Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Tomato Podcast, episode 26.
Hello.
I was about to say 25, but I had to stop.
It should actually be 27, but okay.
It shouldn't it?
No.
My God, don't remind me about what happened, man. I'm still like getting over it. I'm just sorting out my mic levels because obviously I don't want it to be too loud because right now I'm ill.
What do you mean by loud?
Whoa, you see that bar there, bro? You see that there, yeah? That means you're hurting the
What?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Jeez. Nahi is back in the building. Nahi is back in the booth.
Yes.
How do you feel about being back in the booth?
I was here only like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I know. It does seem like a lifetime away though.
Yeah.
Even the last episode feels like so long away.
Yeah, that was when we last saw. Well.
Yeah,
before
literally,
yesterday.
we lost. I mean, we saw each other yesterday, but then before that,
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, my guy.
How hard was it for you, be honest?
Not that hard. If
Come
I'm being
on.
totally honest with you,
Come on, man.
only because I've been so busy, and you know what life like. When life
Yeah.
gets busy, it's mad. It just
Yeah,
moves so quick.
I can only understand.
You can only imagine. You mean? So yeah, I feel like
too.
shit today. I really do feel really, really ill.
Well, you don't sound ill.
But of course I sound ill. You can
you
tell that I
honestly do not
sound ill.
sound ill whatsoever.
You can tell that I sound ill. Because my voice sounds mad nasally. It's hella sunny and mad warm. And there's a few pedestrians walking past. We're parked up in the same location as we always are. Traditional location. I don't know why I just talk so much crap. Like, that made no sense. So yeah, it's very sunny today. And it's about 13 degrees. And for February, that is very, very good, in my opinion.
May I just show you something before you proceed? That's what I did.
Very good. Yeah, good. That looks very nice. Now he is on the verge of releasing a cover song.
Yes, and I might be taken to court anytime soon.
Yeah, because it's a cover, so watch yourself.
Yeah.
You could get away with it.
I can get yeah, only if I don't go to Turkey.
Yeah. How big is that song?
It's quite famous.
Really?
Well,
How long ago was it made? Because if it's like 70s, I think you'll be alright.
It's not 70s. I think it was. You know what? That's something. You know what? I think I'm gonna research that actually. I can only assume late 90s.
Right.
And maybe beginning of, maybe 2001, 2002. I don't know.
Okay. Still, that's like doing a cover to Britney Spears or something. That's not too bad.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, but the guy's still famous in Turkey and he still performs.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Watch yourself. Don't play yourself. Watch yourself. Windows are open because I'll tell you why. I need fresh air, plenty of it. I went through a terrible terrible night of sleep because I went through quite a lot of tissues and my bin is full.
Fam, I just found the sorry, I interrupted.
Yeah,
it was 2001.
2001.
Yeah.
Jeez, man, very good, very good. The way that you predicted was great.
Okay,
I'm
maybe
taking
not.
my cap
yeah,
off.
it is 2001.
Sorry guys, I just had to take my cap off. It's like I said, it's hella warm in the car. So yeah, we're gonna keep this podcast limited to an hour because that's what we're trying to do.
Thank God.
Thank God. I can't stand the sound of my own voice. I can only imagine what you guys are going through. I've been getting a lot of people wanting to come onto the show. I had someone this morning comment on a Reddit post saying they would be interested in coming onto the show. Look, there's a lot of things happening right now, you get me? At the same time, there's not a lot going on as well. Because I'm not really doing much to what's that word I'm trying to think of?
Kebab.
No, I'm not really doing much to make the show, grow. Which is fine.
Yeah, you're not at all.
Well, it's not really fine, but I don't really want to. But I
you
do at the
should.
same time. I just don't have time. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, look, Nigel, I do understand, but you also need to appreciate the fact that for the podcast to go on, we need to get some kind of growth.
Yeah, I rate that.
Am I wrong?
That's probably one of the most intellectually stimulating things you have said
Thank
all
you.
year.
Wow.
All
Well, the-
goddamn year.
Good.
Now. Have I got some news for you guys? A lot of news. A lot of good news. And a lot of bad news. As you know, being a weekly entertaining... Oh, shh.
God
My
damn.
laptop was just falling. Wow, that's... Fucking hell. So, as you know, being a weekly trending podcast show. We have a lot of trending topics to talk about. So, where do we start? We start off with Valentine's Day. Because only 2-3 days ago, it was Valentine's Day. And I would like to discuss the issues, some of the... Fam, this is mad. I don't even know what I'm saying. I basically want to discuss the significance and drawbacks of Valentine's Day. Tell me, Nahia, do you believe in Valentine's Day?
Yes, sir. Oh my God. I look so rough, man.
Okay, I can only imagine that Nahia thinks Valentine's Day is BS. So do I.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was just. Oh my. Okay, sorry. Yeah. I was just having a look at the mirror. And
Yeah, don't break
I
it.
look so rough.
Yeah, don't break the mirror. I think
Wow.
I look really rough as well because obviously I'm ill, innit?
Yeah,
so,
but I look rough because of
what?
my hair and my beard. Which the beard can be fine, but the hair.
I think the hair looks fine, to be honest.
So the beard is bad.
Yeah, you do need to sort out your beard. Anyway, can we go back into the topic? Yeah, because I don't think anyone really.
I don't think I've got the luxury to even comment on Valentine's Day.
Why not?
Alright.
Because you're not in a relationship.
Yes, I need this, man. What are you doing?
Sorry.
Come on.
Personally, oh yeah, by the way, you're going to be hearing a lot of sniffing because, well, man's ill.
Yeah.
So, and I hope to recover in the next 2-3 days because when I get ill, it doesn't really go on for too long. Only for a couple of days. Now, Valentine's Day is traditionally celebrated on the 14th of February for those couples out there who want to express their love to one another on one specific day.
Yeah, out of 365 days.
So, already, the day is flawed. The tradition is flawed. Because why do you need, and this is like the cliche argument, why do you need to have one specific day? It's like Mother's Day, Father's Day, fucking hell, even birthdays. Why do you need to dedicate one day to show your love to somebody? Some people might say, well, it's just an excuse to just, be nice to each other and, feel the love. Do you know where Valentine's Day comes from?
Yes. I don't Nicholas something, someone know?
I have no idea.
Yeah, there's a guy called, I don't know. Wait, hold up. I know it. I actually know it.
The fact that you know it is quite worrying, personally.
Really?
Yeah, because
It's from a guy. Wait, hold on.
I couldn't care less.
Yeah, look, it comes from. Oh, okay.
The ancient Roman.
Okay, the ancient Romans may also be responsible for the name of our modern day of love. Emperor Claudius II executed 2 men, both named Valentine, on February 14th of different years in the 3rd century. Their martyrdom was honoured by the Catholic Church with the celebration of St. Valentine's Day. No, man, this is wrong.
So hold on. So Valentine's Day comes from the tradition of killing 2 people. So what on earth has that got to do with
love?
Ralph, I'm done.
No, but no, this is wrong, bro. This is wrong. Honestly, there's something wrong with this.
Would you celebrate Valentine's Day?
Well, if I was to have a girlfriend, I would have to, I guess.
Why?
Not because I want to.
Why?
Because she's gonna be expecting me to. Imagine.
So why don't you tell her no, we're not celebrating Valentine's Day?
No, we would, because I'll be celebrating Valentine's Day every day with her. Ooh.
Oh, all right. Is that you? Yeah.
That's
all right, Romeo. Easy.
You know me, man.
I would not celebrate Valentine's Day. Let me tell you why I wouldn't celebrate Valentine's Day.
Why?
It's the same reason why I've already explained. Because it's just a day of bullshit where you need to spend peas on chocolate and roses and everyone does the same shit.
And you're telling me you didn't do it this year?
No.
Come on, man.
You mad?
I know you did.
Bro, of course not.
Stop trying to be a
no,
big man.
man.
Come on.
That's long. Who's got time to be... I don't buy flowers. Like, period. I don't see the point of buying flowers. You want to see flowers? Let's go to a park.
Yeah, but she
Plenty
can't
of
take
flowers in
the
the
flowers
fucking
home.
park. I'll pick the fucking flowers out for you if you want.
What, dandelions?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Bro, grass is pretty much near to flowers.
Oh, then pick up grasses for her.
That's what I'm saying. So, personally, flowers are the most pointless gifts ever. Oh my god, they look so nice. I'm going to put them in vases and just look at them.
It's got meaning, man. It's like flowers from someone who the person actually loves.
Flowers cost a tenner. Okay, let me break this down for you.
Alright.
Flowers cost a tenner, chocolates cost another £5, £6. That's £16 already on flowers and chocolates. In addition to that, you will also be expected to get a card. Now, a card on Valentine's Day costs about a fiver.
No,
So you're now up on £21, right? £21 is left your bank account on things that will disappear in 2 days. Okay. On top of that, you will need to take her out
Mhm.
for a meal.
Yes.
Now, a meal on average costs about £25. Now, if you want to go out for a Valentine's meal, that will cost you £45. And let me explain why. Because restaurants are clever. Restaurants know that Valentine's Day is coming up, so they will give you a special offer. Now, a special offer consists of a 3-course meal or a 4-course meal, whereby they will deduct the cost by a tiny margin in order to give you some value. Little do they know, they're not actually giving you shit at all. So a meal for £45 plus £21 gives you £61 out of your pocket. If it was me, I'll tell you what I would do with that £61. Go for an experience day. Better still, go out of the country. Or go sightseeing somewhere. Do you know what I mean? Like, why do you need to do the same thing that...
What
Why
if
do you
they've
need,
already done that though?
bruv, you could do the same thing, yeah? You could go for a meal, you could buy flowers, get a card, chocolates, the day after Valentine's Day for half that price. You could go out and do all of that for £30. So this is what I would do. If you're insistent? If you're persistent on the idea of wanting flowers, chocolates, cards, all of that shit, calm. I can get all that for you. The day after Valentine's Day. You'll get all of that the day after Valentine's Day. On Valentine's Day, I'll tell you what we'll do. We will go and do something fucking awesome. We will go for a sick experience. Segway experience. What else is there? What else can you do in London? I don't even know, because I ain't done shit like that in ages. Bro, I'll take you for I don't know, go on the fucking London Eye. That's such a touristy shit
So
thing
why
to
would you
do.
go on London Eye, right?
I don't know, but just do something that you will remember, other than going 5 years down the line. Oh, what restaurant did we go to on Valentine's Day? I don't fucking know.
Something to watch, sorry.
Do you know what I mean? So Valentine's Day for me is an excuse of a day to get businesses money in their pockets. What happened? Your mic dropped. Please don't drop your mic, please.
Sorry.
You know, it's quite expensive. So yeah, personally, people who celebrate Valentine's Day I find corny as fuck, cringy. You basically have nothing better to do with your life. I'm sorry, I know the majority of people listening to this will probably celebrate Valentine's Day like, oh, what are you talking about? It's just a day where you just have fun. No, it's not. It's a day where businesses make money, my guy. You're just stupid enough to fall into that trap. So yeah, that's my take on Valentine's Day.
Not my take, but something similar.
What is your take? Intrigue us. Indulge in your
You can have
deep
that
analysis.
kind of take, but I can say, it's more like how people want to do it, how people want to take Valentine's Day. So if they want to be like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna take her out on him or her out on I don't know, yeah, for a date, for a meal, cool. But then another person might say, yeah, I wanna like, you know, let's go out of London, or I don't know, let's do something special. Yeah, and that can also be something. It depends on the person itself.
Yeah,
You
but
get me? If it was me, yeah, if it was me, I would just go to McDonald's.
fam, I can't even lie to
I'm
you.
joking.
Like,
Obviously not, but
I'm being deadly serious. Going to a fancy restaurant in comparison to going to a local chicken shop, there really isn't any difference. If anything, I will enjoy the chicken more.
nah,
I will.
no, come on, man.
And the amount
Come
of
on.
youths that I saw this Valentine's Day, like, it's just mad.
I didn't see a lot, to be honest, compared to last year.
Personally, listen.
I think every year it's going down. I haven't seen a lot.
If you're 16 years old and younger, fine, you can get away with it. But once you hit the age of like 20, well, obviously 16 and over, but especially when you're like 20, 21, 22, nah, fam, grow up, allow it. So we'll move on from Valentine's Day. Earlier this week, the Grammys happened. Whippy doo, the Grammys. Prestigious award for hip hop artists. In fact, all artists, and you know, in the entertainment industry, you got
Just not me.
filmmakers and shit, huh?
Just not me.
Not you yet. Maybe in 10 years' time you'll win a Grammy. Who knows?
When I'm 33 years old.
Be like Dax. He was a janitor last year. Janitor,
what?
you know. He was a cleaner.
Oh, okay.
And then he made it. We'll talk about Dax in a bit. So anyway, I'll give you a bit of highlights. A few highlights about the Grammys here. Cardi B became the first woman to win the best rap album as a solo artist. I fucking rate Cardi B so much.
Cool.
But at the same time, I fucking hate her. Like, I can't stand the sight of her. But I acknowledge the amount of hard work that she's done and the movements she's been making. She's been breaking the industry to pieces as a female. And Nicki Minaj should be ashamed of herself. Because she's been in the game for 10 plus years and she ain't done shit. So if I was Nicki Minaj right now, I would hate on Cardi B. I would be jealous and I'll be firing shots at her. Because that's the only way she'll become significant. Remain significant. Cardi B, on the other hand, is a real G. She's won a Grammy Award for the best solo rap album, and that's unheard of for a woman to do that. And the options out there were just mad. Like, I expected Mac Miller to win the award because obviously he's passed away and he produced one killer of an album. And it was so funny how Ariana Grande... Anyway, we'll go into Ariana Grande in a bit. So she won the best solo artist. Childish Gambino won like 4 awards. Record of the Year, Song of the Year, Best Music Video, and Best Rap Performance. Lady Gaga also won awards. She won Best Pop Solo and Pop Duo Performance with Bradley Cooper. I had no idea Lady Gaga is still doing bits.
Same.
But that's probably because I don't listen to pop as much. Ariana Grande also won an award. She won Best Pop Album for Sweetener and recently released Thank You Next, which I fucking love. I think Thank You Next is sick. I have very strong opinions and views on Ariana Grande as an individual, but as a music artist, I think she's dope. The album that she released has a variety of different sounds, different kind of vibes. There's a song in there specifically addressing Mac Miller situation. I think it's a great song. I think even today she is mad underrated. People don't realize how much of a great artist she is. She's like the equivalent of Drake in her field. She's done bits, and I wish her luck in the future. Her also won an award, Best R&B Album. Her is another artist that I've rated for so many years, and I'm so glad she's getting the recognition she's getting, because her voice is phenomenal, and everything about her, like what she's about, the vibes, her personality, the style of music that she makes, she's one to watch for the future. So shout out to her. Drake also won an award, Best Rap Album. So those are some of the highlights for the Grammy Awards, specifically the awards. Some of the controversial things that happened in the Grammy Awards. Joy Villa came in a MAGA outfit, Make America Great Again, like a pro-Trump outfit. Joy Villa, I don't fucking know who Joy Villa is. I don't really care who she is, to be honest. So she came in a MAGA outfit.
It's a girl.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
And basically the outfit is like a long dress, and it looks like there's like not pictures, but it's an outline of bricks going across. And at the back of her dress it says Make America Great Again. No, I think it says Build the Wall. And then she's carrying a handbag saying Make America Great Again, like a red handbag. Fucking hell. This is a mixed race girl, doing this. So imagine, why do I keep doing this? I always delete shit. Sorry, I digress slightly. If you know, you know. So Joy Villa, she comes out in this outfit, and apparently she says that Trump is not racist because his wife is an immigrant and has Jewish grandkids, because his daughter, Ivanka, converted to Judaism before marrying Jared Kushner. My question is, does this lady know what the fuck being racist means? Being racist doesn't mean that you're against nationalities, my guy. Being racist means you have a specific prejudice and discrimination against a certain ethnic group. Being Jewish and being an immigrant who's European isn't racist. Especially when you all have the fucking same skin color. And when you're perfectly well aware that America is pro-Israel and pro-Jewish as well at the same time. So Get the fuck out of here. Don't talk to me about Trump not being a racist, rocking your fucking Make America Great Again dress with bricks on it, talking about, oh, Trump's not a racist because his wife is an immigrant. His wife is also, comes from a family who are very, very wealthy, and she has pale white skin like Donald Trump himself. Shit like that really pisses me off, and I don't know why the media give attention to people like fucking Joy Villa, man. Why does she even turn up? Why did she even turn up? I don't even know who this woman is. Do you know what I mean? Piece of shit. Drake's mic gets turned off. This was a bit of controversy. So he was trying to explain in his awards speech, and I was actually surprised that Drake turned up, because you know Drake has a thing that he doesn't turn up to award shows.
Yeah.
This was the first time that he appeared in the Grammys. Let me just wipe my nose. So sorry about this.
Yeah, please dash that tissue out. Yeah.
Yep, I'm done. All right, cool. So Drake, he doesn't appear on award shows, so it was very, very surprising to see him after like the last time he appeared was 2012 or 2013 or whatever. Yeah, so he appears, and you would think, yeah, the Grammys, like, they would be a little bit lenient towards him. They would sort of allow him to do what he needs to do, because you would want a name like Drake to come year on, year out. But Drake, he's given his award ceremony speech, talking about how people don't need awards to feel a sense of achievement, and that normal working people who, you know, pay money to attend shows, make the artists and put them on the platform. And then whilst he was saying that, his mic gets turned off. So the Grammys aren't really doing a good job here if they're trying to get artists to... And do you know what, yeah? This year, Drake, Kendrick Lamar, Childish Gambino all turned down offers to perform live. Rihanna, Beyonce and Taylor Swift didn't even turn up. And this all comes from back I don't know, 5-10 years ago, when, not 5-10 years ago, like maybe a couple years ago, like 5 years ago or something, there was this massive hoo-ha about a lack of representation from the hip-hop community. So, but yeah, moving on to Ariana Grande, she tweeted out a lot of, like, she had like a bit of a rant on Twitter after Cardi B won the best solo rap album. Fuck, trash, and literal bullshit were some of her tweets. And she was upset about Mac Miller not winning because he was up for winning that. And I genuinely thought that he would win. But what made it worse is that the Grammys invited Mac Miller's parents to come to the show, knowing full well that he wouldn't win. So why would he invite his parents? What do you think about the Grammys? Do you think the Grammys is a good way to get artists out there, to put them on a platform?
Yeah, I think it would encourage artists to work more for their next projects.
Personally, I think the Grammys is a shit show, and I don't think it does anything other than boost people's egos, because no small artist wins Grammys. And I understand, because the Grammys are like the equivalent of Oscars in the music scene. But I don't know. I don't, personally, when it comes to award ceremonies and award shows, I think they're all flawed. I would prefer artists to care about making projects, because, you know, you have like a specific agenda when you're making some project. Do you know what I mean? Like you, for instance, when you're making an album, there's a story behind it. You want to make it because there's a story to be told, not because you want to be nominated for so-and-so awards and you want to, you know, rack up your trophy cabinet. Fuck all of that shit. I was really surprised when I saw... Do you know who the band BTS are?
Yeah, I do.
Do you?
Yeah, I do.
Since when?
They're Korean.
I've been seeing them everywhere. On every award show, on like social media, they've been plastered across every social media platform. And I didn't think once to look into them, because when you see like 7 Japanese kids...
They're not Japanese.
Korean kids. That's my ignorance. Apologies. Korean kids, yeah? And they all look the same. Bruv, they all look the same.
Yeah, you know what? I've got a cousin.
Yeah.
From Turkey. When I went over to their place during summer.
Yeah.
Like a family meal. And she was so obsessed with... And listen, the funny thing is, yeah, she knows the lyrics. And the lyrics are not even in English.
I know they're Korean.
And she was actually singing the songs in Korean. And then she showed me like the music, but I was like, look, I don't want to be like, you know, closed-minded, so on.
Yeah.
Forget looking like each other, they all look like girls. Like
No, they do though, bruv. I'm
they
not
look
even.
like girls. They actually do look like, I don't know.
They do. They look like plastic
Yeah,
dolls.
yeah, they do.
So I don't understand. I never ever thought to like research them, look into them, but when I looked into them yesterday for the first time, I found out that they're a K-pop band with 7 members. And the first thing I noticed when I looked at them is they all look the fucking same. It's literally looking at the same person, just clones like 7 times, 6 times, 6
Yeah.
times. And actually, if you remember, like years ago, when someone's flying a drone,
Yeah.
mad.
You know
Anyway,
what it sounded like?
it sounded like a bee,
Yeah,
like a fat bee.
Yeah, but from Black Mirror.
Oh yeah.
Imagine those bees that come up here right now,
Nah, fam.
and then they all like stuff that go up our nose, and then
Yeah,
then we
good
die.
friends. It's long.
Sorry.
So, I don't know if you remember Psy, like a couple years ago, Gangnam Style. I feel like that really put K-pop on the map. But yeah, they've broken records.
No, I don't think so.
Huh?
I don't think so. That didn't, because when I was at college, like this was 5-6 years ago, I had girls in my class who were so obsessed with these guys,
Still.
and this was 5 or 6 years ago.
Wow. So these like are the equivalent of like One Direction
Yeah.
in the UK.
Yeah.
Shit.
Well, those days, One Direction.
Yeah. Before that, was it JLS? Do you remember JLS
No.
from X Factor? JLS.
No.
Oh my god. You fucking kidding me?
Actually, no.
If what's the lyrics? Everybody in love, go put your.
Alright, okay.
Everybody in love, go put your hands up.
Alright, come on.
Shit.
It just feels so like
I
Britishy,
really-
like even the weather right now. Just
Yeah,
feels like,
I really wanna edit that bit out because that was awful. No, I'll leave it there. So we'll move on from BTS. Prince Phillips has given up his license. What?
Yeah.
What? Can you repeat that again? Yes. Prince Phillips has given up his license. Bullshit. When I first heard about this news, first thing that came into my head is bullshit. Do you think a 97, how old is he?
and he's still a prince.
He's so old. However old he is, yeah? Do you think this man, in any world, will be willing to give up his driving license because he got involved in a car accident? No. Brother, he was forced to give up his license. The guy gets in a car crash where his car ends up on his side, hides it from his family. He hides it from his family. He doesn't even tell them that I got into a car crash. Yeah, then he goes out to drive the next day without his seatbelt on and then gives up his license. Nah, my G, that's not happening. This guy is known to be one savage motherfucker. Alright? There is no way in hell that he's going to give up his license so easily. Personally, I think that the Queen bollocked the shit out of him and made him give it up. Well, apparently he can still drive around his private royal estate. So good for Philip. And what made it really work? What made me think like one of the first other things that I thought about this podcast isn't going great at all. One of the first good things I thought about, not good things, shit. One of the first other things that I thought about was he didn't even have the audacity. Like I said audacity. Wow. He didn't even have it in him to call the victims and like apologize to them or ask them whether, because this was his fault. He admitted himself. He said, I was responsible for the crash. And the police didn't do anything about it. They didn't even take his license away from him. They merely gave him words of advice. I will repeat the same questions as I did last time. Why the fuck is he still allowed to drive? Not anymore, but there should be an age limit when you're... Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, man, like your reflexes aren't going to be the same.
Of course not, fam. Have you seen how stiff he is?
Like, yeah,
He's got way too many wrinkles to be driving.
that's kind of rude.
No, but it's true. Like, sorry, if you know, why would you turn down the chance to get a private driver?
Yo, he's going to go down the hill. This is dangerous.
Let's.
Oh, alright, cool. Because if that was Atan, he'd be
There's
going
a
down the
kid
hill
on
right now.
there's a kid on a motorcycle and he's just driving it. He looks like he's like 4 years old.
He knows how to
Yeah, of course he knows how to do it, man. He's a big boy.
He's gonna be a biker. Yeah, like, I didn't even know how to ride a bike.
Don't know.
But you don't too.
Yeah, I don't know how to. I know how to ride a bike, but I only learnt when I was like 10,
Yeah, I don't know how to ride a bike.
because I was too scared to fall off it.
Yeah, 3 years ago, I was like, let me try it. And then I was riding and I was going, yeah. I was like, yay, yes, I can do it. And then I had to do a turn. But I was too scared to do the turn.
Oh my god.
So I went down like this hole
Yeah.
and I was surrounded by dogs and stuff.
Shit.
It was an awkward moment.
Awkward moment, you know.
Yeah, it was quite awkward. How the dogs were just surrounding me. Like,
My neighbor from upstairs, she encouraged me to fall. She was like, "You need to fall in order to learn how to ride a bike." And I was like, "I don't want to fall." And she was like, "No, you have to fall." So then I was riding my bike and then I fell, grazed my knee, and then my parents were like, "Who the fuck made you fall?" I was like, "They told me to fall." Anyways, I digress slightly.
yes.
So, shout out to Prince Phillips for giving up his license. Do you know what else pisses me off? Why are the media making it seem as if, like, he's this good guy who's, you know, on his own will giving his license up? When are we going to live in a world, yeah, when the royal family are going to be nothing more than other human beings inhabiting the world alongside other human beings? Do you think in 10 years' time the royal family are going to be insignificant? Because the way I see it, yeah, the way people's like norms and values and the things that they sort of prioritize and I don't even know the word for it. The way people see the world, yeah, they don't really value things like the royal family, shit like that. Basically, what I'm saying is we're living in a very left world, like a lefty world. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everyone's becoming so like eco-friendly and do you know what I mean? Like vegan.
Like Rico.
Like Rico, exactly. So I'll give the royal family 10 years until something will happen. Like the Queen will pass away in 10 years. And then Charles will come into power.
After the Queen passes away, yeah.
That's it. It's done.
I think it will lose its power.
100%. The Queen will pass away. Charles will come he'll have the throne, but
he's not going to be able to do much.
Well, the Queen can't do shit
Actually,
all now either.
Charles might be able to do stuff.
He's such a dick, though.
But, like, dude, that was quite weird. The way they just crossed right.
Yeah, so Charles, even if he tries to...
The funny thing is, I just want, like, when I first saw that girl, yeah, even before, she looks like, I know she's not Turkish, but she's her dress code right now is a typical London Turkish girl.
You Turkish girls are basic, innit?
No.
No, they are.
No. You know what? Not a typical London Turkish girl, yeah? Turkish girls used to be like this with their fashion and stuff. I think I would say 5 years ago, 6 years ago.
Yeah, but Turkish girls are basic, though, innit? Yo, don't touch my car, bruv. What's he doing? Prick. Such a cock.
I don't think you saw us.
Anyways, yeah, no, Turkish girls are basic, in my opinion.
So hard. Maybe 2-3 years ago, yeah, but now it's a bit different.
No, Turkish girls are still basic.
No, I wouldn't agree. 2-3 years ago, yeah, but it's a bit different now.
Yeah, no, we'll just agree on disagreeing, but still agree on the fact that Turkish girls are basic.
All right.
So, yeah, we'll move on from Prince Phillips. Apex Legends are challenging Fortnite. Have you heard about Apex Legends? Apex Legends is basically like Fortnite.
No.
Remember the video I showed you yesterday with that game?
Yeah.
That's Apex Legends. And when I saw that, I was thinking, raw fam, the gaming industry is mad now. In 10 years' time, no one is going to play like PS4 or anything like that. Or no one is going to buy games.
Nah, that won't be the case.
It will be the case. I see that happening. 100%. I'm telling you, in 10 years' time, people are just going to stream games, download games from the internet, and then play. Because you can do it with Fortnite.
Yeah,
Fortnite proved it to be a success.
I know, but that's Fortnite.
Yeah,
There's
and then look,
other gaming concepts that there will be.
Listen. Let me tell you something. Apex Legends, yeah, when they first launched, in their first week, they gained 25 million players. Obviously, that compares nothing to Fortnite because Fortnite has over 200 million players. But the fact that they've got 25 million players in a week.
Yo, it's
what?
Hot.
Shall I open the window?
Yeah.
25 million players in a week, yeah. All the windows are open. Nice breeze coming in. I'm liking this, man. Reminds me of summer.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Why?
I prefer the rain.
You're some miserable guy, fam.
I actually do prefer the rain. And
Why?
You know what? Oh, if it was to be like a bit dark right now.
You must have had a really bad like summer experience.
No, it's just like that.
No, 100% you did.
I
Something
prefer
happened to you
winter
during
than
summer. You got sexually abused, didn't it, in the summer? Don't you lie.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I can imagine still. Something happened to you on the beach. It's calm, man. You're safe.
Last time I went to the beach was when? Like 2015, 4 years ago.
I'm never going to a beach in the summer again, you know.
Why?
I
When
can't
was the
stand
last
the
time you went?
beach. Last
When
summer,
was the last time you actually swam?
I actually swam last summer.
Last...
Remember when my brother wasn't able to walk and I took him swimming?
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, last time I swam was 2015.
Wow. I still can't swim, you know.
You can't.
I can't swim, bro.
Come on, man.
Big man things. I
That's
can't lift
something
my head.
life-saving.
I can't lift my head off the water and breathe.
What do you?
I need to keep my head inside of the water.
What do you mean?
As in, when I'm swimming, I don't know how to lift my head up and breathe and then put it back in.
So you can't like stay where you are, like on top of the water,
Yeah.
like your head on top of the water.
Yeah, I can't.
So you can't like, I don't know what the.
Yeah, I know
What's
what
the
you're
word?
trying to say.
What's the word?
I can't float.
Yeah, exactly. But with your head just.
Yeah,
like,
I can't.
You can't do that.
No, I can't do that.
What do you do?
I literally put my head on the inside of the water and then I paddle my legs and like, you know, swing my arms.
Bro, basically, it's like to do that. You know what you do?
Go on.
So imagine you're in the water.
Yeah.
All right, and your head's like your whole body's in the water, but your head's out.
All right.
All right.
What? No, sorry.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So you do this. You basically do this.
Yeah.
So you stand straight, but you do this.
So I move my
Yeah.
hands like to the side,
Yeah, sideways. Yeah.
and then I
Alright.
lift my head up
Yeah,
whilst I'm
and
doing
then,
it sideways.
And then your feet same way,
Okay.
like that.
Maybe because I'm just fat in it, my body can't handle
Nah,
it.
man, trust me. If my
Even fat
cousin
people can swim.
If my
DJ
cousin-
Khaled can swim.
Oh,
If
man.
DJ Khaled can swim, I can swim.
Can he actually swim? How can he?
I don't know.
He can't swim. It's impossible.
I always
can't
see
pull
him
himself.
on like.
He wouldn't be able to pull himself.
I always see him in his pool though. Like
Yeah.
he probably just stands in it.
Yeah, he's not swimming.
Shout out to DJ Khaled. He's got an album coming out. I can't wait to listen to it. He's got bare people on it.
Yeah, he must. He's DJ
He's
Khaled.
got someone Cardi B and all that kind of shit. Anyway, Apex Legends, yeah. Listen to this. I'm telling you, in 10 years' time, online games are the way forward. So Apex Legend, some of the differences between Apex Legends and Fortnite. Apex Legends is in first person, and I think you would like this game because this is more like COD. This is more like a proper
For
shooting
me, yeah,
game.
Call of Duty finished after
When
Modern
they
Warfare
stopped.
3.
Yeah.
Because then it just went all future and so on
yeah,
and so
all
on. Like, calm
futuristic
down,
and shit,
man.
man. Allow it, man. Get out
Modern
of it.
Warfare 3 was the best storyline ever. It was like present, all right, maybe 2 years ahead, but the technology was still the same technology, and the
Right.
storyline was sick. It was so emotional. I loved it.
Maybe
It was like a movie.
go home and play it again.
I can't play again because I don't have a computer.
Jeez.
I've got PS3. I don't even play games.
You
I
used
didn't
to
even
play
have the
Modern Warfare
PS3.
3 on your computer.
Yeah, I used to be a PC gamer.
Really?
Yeah.
You know what? If you were still a PC gamer today, you could make it on YouTube, you know? Well, you would have been able to.
You know
You
what?
stopped.
I was sick. PC gaming for me, yeah. Like I played the same. Like for example, I played Modern Warfare 2 on PC.
Right.
As all other games. But then I tried Modern Warfare 2 on PS3. I just could not get that
The
feeling.
same sense of like,
Yeah. I couldn't live the story.
yeah.
I don't like it. On PC, it's more like it's like a movie for me. Much better.
Yeah, you could have made it in life if you were still playing. Like, you could have been like these ninja guys.
Shall we go get some hamburgers?
Not ninja guys, but
Oh, shall we get
ninja. Well, I haven't got no money, so don't know where I'm going to get a burger from. You can get one though.
Yeah.
Right, now, I digress slightly. Apex Legends is in first person.
Oh, still with
Fortnite is in
Apex Legends.
third mode. Huh?
Sorry, carry on.
Apex Legends only lets you play in teams of 3, whereas Fortnite gives you the flexibility of playing in different modes. Apex Legends gives you characters with special abilities, whereas Fortnite has interchangeable characters with no special abilities. Fortnite allows you to build things, whilst Apex Legends, you can't build anything. Both have a wide range of guns, but in Apex Legends, you get to like get attachments, shit like that, for your guns. Let me ask you this question. If you had a chance to create one combat battle royale type game, yeah, what would it be?
What do you mean?
How, like, imagine you're given a chance now to make a game
Uh-huh.
similar to Fortnite, like a battle royale game. How would you make it? Like, what style? Like, what would your game concept be?
100% won't be like Fortnite. Fortnite's
So
too
tell me,
cartoony.
like,
It'll be something a bit more
pitch me
realistic.
something. Pitch me something.
Something a bit more realistic, just like Call of Duty, as in graphic wise. Not.
No, I'm talking about the game itself, like
What do
the
you
whole
mean?
concept of the game.
I don't know.
Let me start. I'm gonna start. Yeah, I'll let you think for a little
Because
bit.
you clearly thought about this before.
No, I haven't.
Come on, man.
All right, maybe I have.
What exactly?
I would base a game on the Hunger Games.
Ooh, that's a nice one.
That's a sick idea.
And you know what? You know what? I feel like watching Hunger Games now.
The Hunger Games, but I saw they're coming out with a new movie soon.
No, they're not.
Really?
No, it's over. It's finished.
Right. So this is the concept. Yeah. So imagine you got, like, I don't know. Let's say you got 100 players, or maybe 100 is a bit too much. So you got 50 players. They are all put in a island, and in that island, you have certain places with certain things. So in one location you have guns, in another location you have like water, food, in another location you have like spears and shit like that. So you have all types of different weapons, yeah? But you lot all start in the middle of the island. Everyone starts in the middle of the island, and then you lot all need to go and get whatever you need to get. But it's a strategy game. So you can choose to get the weapons if you want, but then you'll have no health or armor. You can choose to get the food and shit, but then you'll have no armor, and etc. etc. So obviously the aim of the game is that it's last man standing, but during the game, the island will go through some changes.
You know what? You just exactly explained the Hunger Games.
But that's what I'm saying. I
It's
want
the
to,
exact same
yeah,
thing.
I want to base it on Hunger Games. It's exactly like so. Imagine, you have a number of missions, yeah. You have to collect the item, and you also have to kill people as well at the same time. And after every, like, I don't know, 2 minutes, the island will change completely. And after it changes, you'll have a new bunch of weapons and health and all that kind of stuff to get. How do you think that sounds to you?
It sounds good, but I think for a game it might be a bit too complex.
Really?
Yeah.
No, man. I thought Fortnite was fucking complex.
How's Fortnite complex? Man, you
Mad
just build a fort
complex.
and then you fight.
I still don't know how to build.
Oh yeah, remember you actually don't. I didn't even play Fortnite. I don't even play games.
No, same. I don't have time.
You
to
do.
play
You
games.
come on, but you.
I don't have no time to play games,
You-
my guy. I promise you.
Bro, you got a PS4.
Yeah, but I don't play it. My brothers, and the funny thing is, they play my PS4 because I bought it, and I don't play it at all. And whenever I ask to play it, it's like, oh, well, just jumped on it, man. Really and truly, I should just be like, nah, fuck off. It's my PS4, but it's not in my character to do that. Anyway, I digress slightly. We'll move on from Apex Legends because I feel like Apex Legends is going to grow and they're going to have a, like, you know, it's going to be like a competition between Apex Legends and Fortnite, and then other games will get
Or like
involved.
Medal of Honor against
Medal of Honor.
Call of Duty.
I think Call of Duty in the future will make an online sort of game.
You
They
know,
have
all-
to.
their
Everyone's
games are
going to jump
online.
on it, I'm telling
All
you.
their games are online.
No, as in not the, you don't buy the game as
For
a
free.
CD. You buy it on,
They
like,
won't make
you
it
don't
free,
buy
you
it
know why?
online. It's free. Like, you make free
They won't
games.
do that. You know why?
Why?
Because it's a part of a company, bro.
So, you will make it. I'm telling you,
They won't.
watch.
Activision,
They will
or, I
make
don't
a
know,
free
Treyarch
game.
Or Infinity Ward.
No, they will make a free game,
won't.
and then people will just buy shit
They won't
from
do
the
that.
game.
They won't do that.
Because when you're hooked onto a game, fam, when you're invested in a game, you'll buy all of the latest shits.
You know, I just remember.
Go on.
I just remember when I first came ice skating and I slipped before I walked in.
Wow.
It's
Wow.
funny, innit? I flipped. Look, I slipped even before I walked into Alexandra Palace. And I just paid out the address, so.
Yes, you've baited it out before in the past. I'm not really worried about that. I don't think
Okay.
we'll be here soon. Anyway, I digress slightly. So, next thing we're talking about is Dax versus Tory Lanez. Shit, man, this was one hell of a rap beef. I don't know if you can call it rap beef because it really turned out into like something real. Who is Dax? I didn't know who Dax was up until the KSI beef. Because if you remember, when they were having all of their sort of diss track wars, KSI made a diss track against his brother. His brother then started linking up with other artists. Wow. That is so lame. That's alright. I don't understand why kids do that, fam.
Yeah, we used to do that too, man. Come on.
Yeah, but that's just so sad.
Well, I know we used to do
Anyways. Who is Dax? Yeah, so if you remember Dax, he first came onto the scene. Well, I first like sort of came across him when he was having that beef with KSI and Deji and Pathetic, and I kind of saw him as like a joke rapper. But then when he got involved with Tory Lanez, and this is what I don't understand about this whole beef. Tory Lanez asked, he went on Twitter and he said, if anybody wants to smoke, if anybody wants to battle me, come get me. So if you have asked, you've made the first step to challenge any rapper out there to come for you, right? If you, Ihan, offer or put out an offer out there to people like, yo, I'm out here. If you want it, come and get it. You can't then say, or you can't then turn around and be like, you can't put conditions, is what I'm saying, to your sort of proposal. So this whole let me go through the timeline, yeah. Tory Lanez versus Dax. Tory Lanez put out a tweet saying, "Yo, I'm the best rapper. If anybody wants to fuck with me, do your dirt, innit?" And then he gets involved with Joyner Lucas. We all know what happened in that situation. It was very close. I still think Joyner Lucas fucked him up, but it showed us that Tory Lanez is a good fucking rapper. And then he got involved with other artists, and basically I think his ego got the better of him. Dax then sends sort of, I don't know whether he sent a message to Tory Lanez, or I don't know what it was, but a lot of people were hyping about Dax to Tory Lanez, saying that, yo, there's this guy, he's basically going to be making a diss track against you. Tory Lanez then basically sent him a DM on Instagram saying, yo, listen, I don't know what you're on, I know you're from Toronto or whatever, but now is not the right time. I'm not in the right state of mind to battle you. So you do what you do you, and I'll do me, and we'll keep it moving.
What does that mean?
As in, listen, I don't have time to be battling you.
Right, cool.
So he was basically, in a friendly way, saying like, yo, you're not worth my time. Kind of thing, yeah. Dax then put that Instagram picture on his Instagram. He posted it. He screenshotted it and he posted it. Tory Lanez got a bit pissed off in it, and then he sent him another DM saying like, yo, I came to you man to man. I humbled myself towards you, and I told you I can't do it right now because he was going through some personal shit with his kid or whatever. And he posted it up. He made himself look like a dickhead.
Which I would respect.
But Dax was like, yo, like, what personal shit? Because Tory Lanez didn't explain anything to him. He just said, yo, I'm going through some shit right now. I can't battle you.
I mean, it's not his boy, obviously. I mean, like, he doesn't have to explain what's happening.
Yeah, but you need to think about the timeline here, yeah? Tory Lanez has put, he's put himself out there. He's told people, look, I will battle anyone who thinks they are better than me. You have made the claim, my guy. Back it up. Back it up. You cannot put out a bold claim like that and then put conditions. Make excuses. Even if you're going through something personal. If somebody wants to put out a diss track against you, they have every right to do that. But you're going to look like a dickhead if you don't respond. But you should have thought about that before when you put out a stupid tweet saying, if anybody wants to smoke, come and get it. Do you know what I'm saying? So he puts this out. Tory Lanez goes back to him like, yo, I came to you man to man. I told you not to do it. And then you posted it. You make me look like a dickhead. You think I'm some like prick. All right, cool. Say no more. Dax is basically like, rah fam, this guy's a pussy because, it's not nothing big. It's not like I'm saying I'm going to come and, do you know what I mean, do any physical harm to you or anything like that. So Dax puts out the track. Did you listen to the track?
Yeah, just the intro.
If you listen to the track, yeah, in my personal opinion, I think Dax, of all the diss tracks that were made against Tory Lanez, Dax has the W. Dax has made the best diss track against Tory Lanez. And
Really?
Tory Lanez knows it. He knows it. Because there was nothing he could do. There was no return. He didn't make a single track or anything against him. So anyways, Tory Lanez, apparently he doesn't hear this track, but that's a fucking lie. I know for a fact that he's heard the track, because you wouldn't then run up a man like that on road and then make him apologise on camera. Yeah, so they run up on him. They sort of like, I don't know, like 5 man or whatever, run up on him, and then on camera they make him apologize. And when I first saw the video, I was like, rah, Dax looks like a fucking dickhead right now. He looks like a pussy. Why is he apologizing for? And then when I saw the No Jumper podcast, he went on the No Jumper podcast and he was explaining like, yo, look, listen, I'm not about violence. I'm not about like this hood life. This isn't me.
Mm-hmm.
So in my mind, when something like that is happening, I need to calm the situation down. I need to diffuse that situation. I'm not going to then do anything stupid, which then could turn, ugly, i.e., into a situation where people are hurt, possibly killed. Do you know what I mean? So I have every ounce of respect for Dax for doing that. As much of a pussy as he looks on camera, and actually a lot of people are realizing now that Tory Lanez is a pussy. He clearly has little man syndrome. And he can't handle the fact that there is someone out there who has stuck it on him. Someone who potentially is a no one. Do you know what I mean? Like, this guy is a YouTube rapper and he has made a diss track against you that's destroyed you and you have nothing to say. And these are the amount of shitty excuses that he comes out with. Oh, this guy isn't big enough for me. I was listening to his interview with DJ Academics and he was saying how, yeah, like, bro, if he was like saying how like, in a few years' time, once you get to that stage, yeah, then we could do it. Then we could give people what they want. But when I come to you, when I tell you that I'm going through issues, bruv, no one cares about your issues. At the end of the day, if you're battling someone, no one's gonna care about your personal opinion. Your personal problems, what you're going through. If anything, they'll take advantage of it. So the fact that, and what made it even worse, yeah, is that Tory Lanez was going after all of these guys, all of these big guys, J. Cole, all of his crew, yeah, Joyner Lucas. He had no problems with going on them when they came onto him. But the moment when someone like Dax, who isn't a mainstream rapper, comes onto you, you're like disregarding him, like, yeah, you're nothing big. I don't really need to pay any attention. Might I remind you, Tory Lanez, you're no one big either. I just want to put it out there that Tory Lanez isn't a big artist. He's literally just made mainstream rap. He's made it into mainstream rap. And he's not even a fucking rapper. So this is what I think, yeah? I think shout out to Dax. He's a sick guy. Genuine. Down to earth. He's doing what he's doing because he wants to make something of himself. He enjoys rap. It's a passion for him. He doesn't care about all of this gangbanging nonsense that we hear on tracks. This guy raps about things that actually matters. He's a little bit corny. He's a little bit cringy sometimes, but he's a bit like Logic, but he's got talent. And for Tory Lanez, what do I think of Tory Lanez now? Well, he's a pussy, he's a bully, and he's overestimated himself. His ego's got the better of him, and best of luck to him, because now that he's exposed himself, he's going to have to work very, very hard to get himself back to where he was. So that's my opinion on Dax versus Tory Lanez. 21 Savage is back. He's come out of prison or out of the detention centre after being locked up for a whole week. He was actually supposed to perform at the Grammys on Sunday, but obviously because he was locked up, that was mad. He couldn't do that. So he's back in the spotlight.
Yeah, but I suppose he's going to get sent back.
Well, he could potentially be sent back.
Here's London.
There's potential for him to be sent back.
How does he even have that accent? Like, so is it a fake accent then?
Of course not. He went to America when he was 12 years old.
Still,
I think it was 7. I don't know. There's so many numbers going out there.
If it's 12 years old, yeah, you can't really have that accent then, because obviously you're gonna be born and raised there till 12 years old, and your family accent's gonna be like this. Hi mate, how are you?
Yeah,
how are you today? Too.
Yeah,
Hi,
but
dog.
he was
What's
really
good,
really involved in that sort of like culture in Atlanta. It's like my uncle when he came from Bangladesh. He came here when he was like 12 years old or whatever, and he picked up an English accent, not a proper strong English accent, but he was still able to. I feel like when you go to a different country, when you're that age, yeah, you really want to fit in innit? So you're gonna try your absolute hardest to try and, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, pick up the accent as quick as you can, pick up the lifestyle, the culture, all of that kind of stuff. I want to say, yeah, I want to give a massive shout out to 21 Savage. Do you know why? because he's not just a rapper. Everyone looks at him like he's this rapper that talks about, you know, gangs, all this kind of stuff. He's actually an intelligent guy. Last year, he ran a campaign that gave 21 teens $1,000 to start their own bank accounts and to learn about financial literacy. That says a lot about someone who's being portrayed as this gangbanger or whatever. He's applied for his U visa in 2017, and I'm really happy that this is happening, because it really sheds a light on what's happening. Like, the shit that's happening with the immigration system right now is so fucked up, but nobody really looks at it. Nobody really pays any attention to it because it's not really significant. But now that it's happened to someone big, people are really beginning to look at it as something which is quite important. So I'm really happy that happened to him. And I hope that he doesn't get deported. But even if he does get deported, fam, it's not bad over here.
He's still going to do music here.
Yeah.
He's still going to be 21 Savage.
No, but I do understand why.
Skepta.
No, I do understand why though. Like, why he might. Obviously, for him, he's lived his whole life over there. To come to a different country, different people, different everything setting, it's going to be difficult. Having said that, I think when he comes here, he'll be bigger. You know.
Yeah, I think too.
It's like when with football players, when like. Let's imagine Ronaldo going from Real Madrid to Juventus.
Yeah.
That was a bad example. Let's say Alexis Sanchez, when he transferred from Barcelona to Arsenal, that was a step down for him, but it elevated his career. So I feel like the same thing could happen to 21 Savage. If he does get deported, either way, he's calm. But if he does get deported, he will have a bigger platform.
Wireless then?
Huh?
Are we going to see him at Wireless?
Fuck knows. I don't know why everyone's so gassed about this 21 Savage thing in the UK.
Are they gassed?
Yes.
I don't even know.
Oh my god, he's British. Oh, he's one of us. It's so sad when I see British people celebrating over the fact that he's actually British. Like, who gives a damn?
You know why?
Why?
I did say to you before, bro. The rap in UK is just a parody rap of America.
It's weak, innit?
It's too weak.
It's hella weak.
I got this thing, y'all, this girl, yeah, you know, a big ass. Come on, man.
I heard
That's what they rap about.
I heard an interview, Joe Budden and somebody else, DJ Academics. They were talking about UK rap and how actually we have better rappers here in the UK
Than in
America.
Oh my god.
Which in some respects I do agree with, because American rap now is based on mumble rap.
Yes.
It's based on
True.
sort of like melodies. A lot of them now are just like they make music to sound in a particular way, but in the UK we have depth, we have real meaning and purpose behind tracks. Like there's certain things that we're trying to address in tracks, whereas in America it's just like money, bitches, cars, drugs, all of that kind of stuff. So in some respects I do understand where Academics is coming from. But listen, what worries me about this whole 21 Savage situation is that he's done an interview, and in the interview with, I don't know which news media outlet that he's done it with, but he said that they pulled up on him, they put him in the back, and then on the radio they said, "We got Savage."
Yeah, apparently, yeah.
So that shows that he's been targeted.
Yeah, so what?
What do you mean, so what?
It was planned for him to get taken in.
So the government have an agenda against him.
Huh?
The government have an agenda against him.
I don't get it.
As in, they didn't come up to him and they didn't say, "You're under arrest for this. They got him, they put him in the back, and then on the radio they said, "We got Savage."
Bro, you do know this guy actually carries guns, yeah?
So you're allowed to carry guns in America.
Yeah, but it's not licensed, bro.
Who said it's not licensed?
It's not a licensed gun. Haven't you seen footage of him, yeah, where he's at a party, some rival group just walks on up his group, yeah? And he's got a gun, just like, he's better trying to show it to them. It's not a licensed gun. In America, to carry a gun has to be licensed.
Yeah, but how do you know it wasn't licensed?
It's not licensed. Even he says it's not licensed. He's not allowed to carry a gun. It has to be licensed.
Where did you hear that from?
And the funny thing is, yeah, all these rappers in America, they're not allowed to carry guns because none of them are licensed. For you to get a licensed gun, you need to be trained. Not holding a gun like that, for example, yeah? That's not trained holding a gun. Fam, not like this. It's supposed to be like this. That's one, all right? And you have to be trained on how to use a gun by the police force.
All I know is that 21 Savage
It's not
was
licensed.
arrested previously for possession of marijuana. And that is what could get him sent here.
And when he recently got arrested for, you know, him being illegally in the US, It's also because of something else too. I don't know what it was though. What was it? I'm not quite. I think it might be a robbery.
Yeah, it was. It
Was
was.
it robbery?
Yeah, something
Yeah.
to do with robbery as well. What do you think? Do you think he's gonna come? Do you think he's gonna be deported?
Legally, he should be.
But there's a massive sort of social media campaign. That's
What for him not to be?
yeah. For him
Well,
not
legally, he should be.
Mm. All right, listen. Let's talk about something which is. I'm gonna end it with this, yeah, which is a bit of news that's been trending all week, and that's about this ISIS runaway bride who wants to return to Britain with her baby. Shamima Begum, she left the UK when she was 15 years old. I don't know if you remember. This was years ago, a couple years ago. She's 19 now, so was it 3 years ago?
Where she left.
No, 4 years ago.
3 friends, yeah.
Yeah, 3 friends. You remember that, yeah?
Yeah, I think so.
They went to Syria and then they got married over there. And now she wants to come back. So she left at 15. She wants to return because she's having her third child. Sorry. Yeah, so now she wants to return she because she's having her third child. And the third child was actually born today.
Mm.
So at the time she was heavily pregnant. Her family lives in East London. She's Bengali, by the way.
Okay.
It's so funny how the media don't seem to want to talk about the fact that she's Bangladeshi. Anyway, I digress slightly. She lives in East London in family, but now she lives in a refugee camp in Syria. The Foreign Secretary, Sajid Javid, said that he would do everything in his power to prevent her from returning.
Mm-hmm.
Understandably. But obviously some critics have argued that if you're preventing her from coming home as a British citizen, then what kind of image are you giving to Muslims already in the UK? So they're arguing that you're going to see a second wave of ISIS rising in the future if you allow this to happen. What do you think about this situation? Do you think she should be allowed to come back to the UK with her baby because she's a British citizen and she has every right to come back? That they can't stop her. If she turns up on the border with her British passport, they can't stop her from coming in.
But as far as I'm aware, she went to Syria to join ISIS now.
Yes.
That's something else, you see.
That's exactly the point I'm trying to make. So I don't understand why people are making a point that she was 15 years old, she was groomed. A lot of people are saying because she was 15 years old, the ISIS man, people over there, they groomed her and she didn't have any say in... That was awkward. I didn't really know what to say. So basically, a lot of people are saying because she was 15 years old, she was groomed and she had sort of no influence, or she was influenced into going over there. Do you know what I mean? She was like brainwashed.
Mm-hmm.
But my question is, as a 15-year-old, do you not have the ability to understand what is right and wrong?
We were 15 too
Bruv,
at some point.
yeah.
As far come on, we were 15 too. We knew what was wrong and right.
Of course.
I mean, we're not saying you're 10 years old or
Yeah,
or,
fam,
or,
if
or
you're 10
11
years
or
old,
12,
that's a
but
different story, yeah? Once you
15.
hit puberty, once you hit puberty, you're aware of certain things. You are aware.
Look, she might have actually, I don't know.
There's 15-year-old geniuses out in the world.
Yeah.
So, personally, I'm really passionate about this situation because it's because of people like her, us UK Muslims are suffering.
Yeah.
People like her who go abroad to fight for ISIS or to marry men who fight for ISIS are the people that have made our lives a misery in this country. So really, I'm so pissed off at the fact that the government are actually considering I don't care if she's got a baby, fam. I honestly don't care. And it sounds so harsh and cruel, but that's the reality of it. I don't care. I'm not interested.
Look, she can have a baby, yeah, all right, but
Do you know why she wants to come to the UK? Because her previous 2 babies that she's had all died because of because of illnesses. Because obviously in Syria they didn't probably have the medical sort of treatment that they have in this country. So basically, this is what she's saying. She's saying she wants to come back to the UK because she knows her baby will have a better chance of survival it's a he. He will have a better chance of survival because he'll be growing up in this country, and the medical treatments in this country are way more superior than most countries in the world.
well, so and now you think of that because you're pregnant.
Yes. Am I the only crazy? Like, why are people considering this? Why are people considering her coming back? Not only that, she has seen everything. In the interview that she gave to the Times newspaper went over to her and said, like, so basically, like, do you regret joining ISIS? She said, no, I don't regret it.
Well, then stay there.
Yeah, she said she doesn't regret it, and she was talking about the things that she's seen. She saw the severed head in a bin. Her two friends, I don't know whether her two friends, but one of her friends that went with her died in a bombing. She's seen everything. But I do need to speak about the other side as well. The fact that she was 15 years old when she went. She was a minor. She was, like, the things that she came in contact with were not normal. To lose 2 children, to have 3 children by the age of 19 is fucked as it is. To lose 2 children, you can only imagine what she must have went through. So, obviously, you can understand, like...
Look, I think what the other side of the situation is, yeah, her not being able to coming back to this country, or this country not letting her back here, would make ISIS happy. You know why?
Well, ISIS basically don't even exist anymore.
Well, they do exist. They do.
Yeah.
They've apparently pulled back to Afghanistan. I don't know.
Okay.
But yeah, it would make people like ISIS happy. But her being allowed into the country, it would make ISIS sad. You know why? Because then it will start another uprising. If she's not allowed. You get what I'm trying to say?
Explain.
Look. Groups, yeah? All these terrorist groups, alright?
Yeah.
ISIS, I don't know.
Taliban.
All these people, they feed off a lie.
Okay.
And the lie is, we're here to protect the Muslims.
Right.
But they're not really there to...
Yeah. They have an agenda.
Yeah. They're not there to protect the Muslims. So, if this girl is not allowed back in the country, they're going to go to people like her saying, see, this is what so this is what UK has done to you. Join us. Let's get revenge.
So you're saying that basically she needs to be back allowed into the country.
I'm not saying that.
Listen, personally, this is where I stand on this, yeah? If she is let back inside of the country, you put her in cell straight away. You isolate her from society. I don't care. She's been in contact with these men. God knows what agenda she has against Britain, because she hasn't said how she feels about Britain.
Yeah.
She hasn't said how she feels about disbelievers. She hasn't said how she feels about society in general. So it's very dangerous to let someone like that back, because she could be still working for ISIS, coming over here as an undercover sort of terrorist, trying to, spread her filthy ideology.
Yeah.
That could be one situation. And also the fact that the baby now is born in Syria, the baby can't be a British citizen.
Yeah.
It's a Syrian citizen. So how are they going to bring that baby back into this country?
No, I mean, it's not a Syrian citizen.
It was born in Syrian land.
Yeah, but to be a Syrian citizen, like, she has to go to the Syrian government. And
but what I'm saying is that baby is not a citizen of the UK anymore. If she was brought back here while she was pregnant,
not a citizen of any country right now. You know that, yeah? That baby has no ID.
Right? Yeah.
That baby has no ID.
But it was born in a camp, refugee camp.
So, and who's the refugee camp? I'm pretty sure that camp here belongs to Turkey.
So what you're saying? It's Turkish?
Nah, it's not Turkish. They don't give IDs.
So this whole situation has become so complex now, because in order for her to be brought back into this country as a British citizen, the baby needs to be brought back. But how is the baby going to be brought back when it's not a British citizen?
Where's this camp? Do you know?
I don't know where the camp is.
What's her name?
Her name is Shamima Begum. Shamima Begum. Her parents want her back. What the fuck? I swear Bengali people are so stupid, fam. Your daughter has run away to join a deaf cult. Right? She has left everything. Her family, her friends, her country. She has abandoned it all to go and live and breathe amongst people who believe in a destructive ideology. Why would you want her back? If that was my daughter, yeah, and obviously I can't speak because I don't have children, so I don't know what it's like to have children. But knowing who I am, if I had children and if my child done something like that, fam, you're no longer my child. It's as simple as that. You can go and live there, but I'm done with you. It's as simple as that. Because of one person's action, you have made thousands and thousands of people's lives miserable in this country. It's because of people like her, you know, that we are targets.
Yes.
It's fucked. And I can't stand it. And I'm not gonna be standing for this shit no more, fam.
She's from Bethnal Green.
I know she's from Bethnal Green. She's Bengali, fam. She's even got the typical Bengali East London accent. Disgusting, fam. So, personally, if Britain bring her back, Britain are fucking... I mean, how stupid does this sound? You're fighting against ISIS. You're fighting against ISIS.
She was ISIS at some point.
Well, she was the wife of someone who was in ISIS. She was the wife of a Dutch ISIS member. She gave him 3 kids. The third one is alive. The last 2 died. On one hand, Britain is fighting ISIS. On the other hand, Britain is willingly allowing ISIS brides to be let back into the country. What the fuck is that all about? Didn't the government say a couple of years ago, once you go, that's it. You're not allowed back in?
I would like to say Britain was not fighting ISIS, though. Just saying. Officially they were, but...
Yeah. But, you know, the West. So, I don't understand what the fuck is going on here. And really, it really angers me and pisses me off. And if she does ever return back into the UK, God help us all. And I hear a lot of Muslims supporting her. And that pisses me off even more. On the radio, a lot of Muslims are like, they should let her back in. She was groomed when she was 15 years old. Get the fuck out of it. I never want to hear that argument made ever again.
Come on,
she was 15 years old, my guy. She has the ability to understand what's right and wrong. She has the ability to tell you what is right and wrong. And she can tell you from left to right. The moment you're able to understand certain arguments and you can formulate arguments in your mind, that's when you know someone is sound of mind. She was sound of mind. I don't care whether someone was being groomed. You know what ISIS is about, and you're telling me you don't know the difference between right and wrong when innocent people are dying.
ISIS is a terrorist group that would kill Muslims.
Well, exactly.
They killed. How many bombs have they lit in Turkey?
It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a fucking joke. And personally, you know, I think the whole world is just on fire right now. Nobody seems to know from right to wrong. Everyone is just living with a paper bag over their heads. So, yeah, basically, I just want to end it there with that bit of story. We don't know whether she's going to come back or not. Hopefully not. She can rot in Syria for all I care. That sounds so harsh, but she can.
It's just the baby that I would think about.
She can. Bro, I don't know what to say, man.
I would say that baby should be taken away from her, man.
Yeah, as soon as she lands here, that baby should be taken straight away from her. And the family are just stupid to want her back.
No, it's her family, though. I mean,
fam, she left the family. She left everything to go and join ISIS. The moment that happens to me, fam, you're disowned. I don't know you. Do you know what I mean? That's fair. That's not being harsh.
Yeah.
Because once you've done that, you've made that decision, and that decision has backfired on us. Do you know what I mean? Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us on episode 26. It hasn't been the most pleasant one because I'm so ill and I'm lacking in energy, but I just thought, it has to be done. Weekly podcast show is a weekly podcast show, regardless of whether you're on your deathbed or not. So, once again, thank you very much for joining us on episode 26 of the Tomato Podcast. And if you have a minute, why not head over to our Instagram and our Twitter pages at Podcast Tomato. Give us a little follow. Doesn't cost a penny. You can also go on our SoundCloud page. Give us a little follow as well there. We post all of our podcasts on there. We also have a YouTube page. We will be introducing video elements very, very soon. So you can subscribe to us there. And if you don't want to do any of that, it's fine. We are also available on Spotify and iTunes, my guys. So you can listen to us there. We're everywhere. Do you get me? Show the support. We want to grow in the future, and we will grow whether you like it or not. So shout out to those that give us feedback every now and again. Help us to improve our shows, because that's what we're all about right now. But yeah, I'm going to end it there. And we'll see you next week with some more trending news. Nahir, do you want to say anything? No?
Nope.
Cool. All right. See you next week.